The Fulton County Board of Elections is fighting back against allegations it doesn't run elections properly or that it did anything wrong during the 2020 election that President Trump lost. A Republican state lawmaker has called for a state takeover of Fulton County elections after the FBI raid 2 weeks ago. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor joins us now from the Fulton County Government Center with the latest on this conflict. Angelique?
Well, good evening, Russ. The Fulton County Board of Elections says it has done its job and followed the law. But today, some members who are actually voters here in Fulton County came here to question that.
Fulton County is a laughingstock of the whole country. How many people want their county to be known as the hub of voter fraud?
Public comment was passionate and sharply divided on how Fulton County handles elections. Georgia's largest county remains under a national microscope after the FBI raided the elections hub and removed 700 boxes of ballots from the 2020 election.
No third party has found any intentional misconduct or malfeasance. In fact, each third party report shows more and more improvements to the processes used.
Fulton County Chairman Rob Pitt says no election is perfect, but Fulton County has had 17 successful elections since the 2020 election. Chairman Pitt says the County Board of Elections will continue to uphold the law.
We have run successful elections, and I think that the energy that people are using now should be in support of this fine staff that we have as we prepare for 2026 and 2028 and beyond.
But some Republicans continue to push a state takeover.
I believe that if we find that counties are not maintaining their voter rolls as required under state law, it should be an automatic trigger for the state to take over the elections.
And the Board of Elections is definitely preparing for our upcoming election in May. Today, they decided to have 30 advanced voting sites as well as 7 drop box sites countywide. That is the very latest from the Fulton County Government Center. Angelique Proctor, Fox 5 News.
Angelique, thanks.